What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas Fan01 here, and today we are back at it again with another Transformer figure review. And today we are going to be taking a look at the Transformers Age of the Primes Deluxe Class Air Raid. And boy, oh boy, that packaging, it looks so much more uniform. And the biggest thing here is a plastic screen in front of the figure again. Anyways, this is one out of the 5 that you need for Superion. Don't worry, I will possibly... There's a possibility I might take a look at it. I'm not really too interested in Superion. In fact, I was very hesitant on picking this guy up. It was a toss-up between this guy and the Studio Series Devastation Optimus Prime. I almost picked Devastation Prime, but I remembered exactly how bad that mold looks. And I know how it's going to feel, so I figured Age of the Primes would probably be better choice. So, anyways, here's the packaging as we've shown it off here. And this got a nice image of Superion on the side here. And we got Air Raid right here, Air Raid, Air Raid. And then we got this nice looking image right here, to which if you have another Age of the Primes packaging, you can line these up and make them look kind of cool. So... but there is that. So, anyways, let's remove the packaging and let's bring the figure right on in here. So here we have Air Raid in his vehicle mode. And I gotta say, I do like this mode, but I just wish it was not based off of the freaking Menasor mold. There are certain parts of this that are going to immediately feel like Menasor. So, and take note, this guy was a combiner, so I do get that. And we will show him off in his foot mode here, or at least how to get him into foot mode, so... yeah, but first, you know the rules. We're going to take a look at him in scale comparisons. Y'all know we love the scale comparisons. So here he is with his wave mate, Age of the Primes, Waspinator. Here he is next to Solus Prime. I'm so excited we've got more Primes to show. Here he is next to Legacy United Vector Prime. And finally, here he is next to Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. This is the Commander class, so yeah. Alright, so down to business. Let's get him into his foot mode, and to be honest, it's the... I'll show you where this would go in foot mode, and I will show you exactly how it's going to look when you're... when you get him there. So anyways, to do so, you're going to open up the wings just a little bit. They're going to detab from the hands a little bit, just a little bit. You're going to take this piece, you're going to detach this, and then you're going to take this piece, bring it down, take the head, fold it forward, take this piece, bring it in, and there are 2 tabs right here that are going to go down into these slots over here. And you're just going to collapse that up and collapse the nose cone up again, and then take the wings, take them, and they are just going to, there are spots here and here where they're just going to tab into the back here. Then you're going to take these panels here, or these wing pieces, and rotate them back, and that's pretty much how that's going to go. And you would tab him on with this piece and this piece onto the leg piece, but just to give you an idea of what it's going to look like, this is where he would sit. Obviously, this is not what it's going to look like, but this is pretty close to, this is where he's going to sit. This is the leg that he will be at. So, yeah. Yeah, there's that. So, now that we have this in this mode, we can get him into robot mode, which is not very difficult. So, what you're going to do is you're going to bring the head back up, close that back up. You're going to move the guns. You don't have to have them on. We will take a quick minute to look at the guns. You're going to take these, you're going to detab them, then you're going to flip out the hands, bend it to the elbow if you do so wish. Take the hands, bend them out, bring them out, flip out said hands again. And then you're going to come to the back here, and you're just going to kind of detach them. Make sure that these pieces fold outwards. Just open up the legs a little bit like so. And then you're going to take these, bring them down like this. Do the same thing on the other side right over here. Just going to do that. And then you're going to take this, bring this, flip out the foot down here. Close this on up, and then fold out this wing back here. Straighten out the foot, and then you have a leg all done. And you're going to take this piece, flip it forward. And you're going to close this up, tab it together, flip this back. And there you have him in his robot mode, but we're going to give him his guns here. That's where they need to go, all nice and screws and like this and this. So there we have that. So anyways, there you have Air Raid in his robot mode. And I like the robot mode a lot better than I do the combined form and than I do the vehicle form. So yeah, vehicle form feels like they shoved a robot underneath there and they expected them to do something with it. So yeah. But anyways, let's get him into scale comparisons, then we'll get into final thoughts, and then we shall rank the figure. So here he is next to his wave mate, Waspinator. Here he is next to his other wave mate, Solus Prime. Let's put her off to the side here. Here he is next to Legacy United Vector Prime. And finally, here he is next to Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. Commander Class Optimus Prime, to be specific. So, yeah. Alright, well, y'all know me. I'm not the biggest fan of collecting combiners. In fact, this guy's probably going to go up for sale the second we're done with this review. So, I'm not even gonna sweat this. So, yeah. Anyways, so I do like some of the detail. I mean, I'm glad that they even bothered to paint some things. I'm glad that the head sculpt is actually quite nice. I do like that head sculpt. Let's take a quick look at that really quickly. Let's just bring this all on nicely here. So I am very grateful that they are keeping things somewhat animation accurate with the figures. I don't like having to sit and wait to collect a bunch of figures to create the gigantic monster that destroys things. I just don't care. So I'm probably not going to do Superion. I'm probably just going to get this guy and what's the other one? I don't remember what the other one is, but I know for a fact I'm probably just going to get the next two, and I just don't care. I'm probably going to sell them. They're not even going to last long in my collection anyway. So anyways, that being said though, for a figure that's not going to last long in my collection, I cannot complain over the fact that the way it looks. I do like this. It does look animation accurate. They definitely put some thought into the head sculpt. They definitely put some thought into getting this jet mode, that's for sure. But I definitely don't appreciate the fact that they shoved a robot underneath a jet mode and gave it a combiner form and said, hey, accept this. So, yeah. I just can't get on board with that. So, anyways, having said that, I am going to have to rank this thing. I'm going to rank this thing, let's rank it a 7 out of 10. I rank it a 7 out of 10 because, take note, there was a little bit of parts, things you do have to do when it comes out of the packaging, you have to put these on. So it's not technically parts forming, but it is technically parts forming. So I do split hairs with some of this stuff. Not all the time, but some of the time. So, but anyways, this is Thomas Fan 01 leaving you with a ranking of 7 out of 10 for Transformers Age of the Primes Air Raid. And this is Thomas Fan 01 saying, do not forget to check out Jordy's Rail videos, Patrick with Y, iStar552, Riveted Rail Fan, Riveted Reviews, Skibbity Jacket, Lemon Lime Productions, Alexander Rothschild, New York Toy Hunter, Lemon Lime Productions, Marvelous Ball, Kit and Cat 999, and also let's throw under the bus Corey Tucker as well. Let's throw him under the bus as well, or them under the bus. I don't know who they are. So please, let's throw them under the bus a little bit. And also let's throw under the bus... I don't know who else to throw under the bus at the current moment, or Transformers fan. Let's throw him under there too. Lots of those people are dedicated friends of the show and dedicated viewers of the channel. So please do not forget to check them out as well. And this is Thomas Fan 01 saying, do not forget to check out my main channel as well, where I will leave down in the description below, where you can. This being the last video before we do the drawing for this, and if nobody enters in the drawing for this thing here, I will be selling it. April 12th. April 12th, people. You got till April 12th. I will leave the link in the description below, and I will leave a link to the email where you can send your fan art April 12th is when we are doing the drawing for it, and that's the last time we're going to be dealing with it, and then we're going to sell it. So, yeah. Anyways, this is Thomas Fan 01 saying, do not forget to keep playing with your toys. Goodbye.